Right, we're gonna do a Thai noodles here. I love these things. This is another really easy meal. Look, come and have a look here, and you can see my ingredients. I like vermicelli noodles, rice vermicelli, but you can do egg noodles. You can do whichever noodles you like. Some eggs, some soy sauce.
Any in particular?
I like light soy. Some chopped tomatoes, coconut milk, some mushrooms, red pepper, baby corn. I couldn't get any pak choy, but it doesn't matter. I just found something else. Curly kale, shit name for something, but hey. Some celery, red pepper, you know, they like lots of color. I love color. Okay, some spring onions, some carrots, and also we're going to do some Thai red curry, some groundnut oil. Now, I like to use ginger. Yeah, you can buy minced ginger. So this is ginger puree.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're feeling lazy or if you're in a hurry, that's why I've got it. Sometimes I'm in a right hurry and I just haven't got time. Some garlic, and I can't really say that word because where I come from. I can only say lime leaves. I just can't say that a K word. It just doesn't go well with me. Okay, and of course, a piece of broccoli, yeah? Got to have some broccoli and a bit of garlic because it's an antibiotic, you know.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Right, so that's all we need really. It's as simple as that. It takes a little bit of time because you've got to get, you know, you've got to slice these things up, but it's okay. So we start with a bit of, I use groundnut oil for this one.
Why?
Because you can go up to a really nice heat. So for things like, if you're doing stir fries and things like that, this is a better oil to use than say regular sunflower oil or something. We're going to fry up all of these things, okay? So you've got to chop up these things first, yeah? So can you see that? All the hard things. Mm-hmm. Right, so what we do is I just get a big container like this. So I'm going to just chop them up and chuck everything in there. Now, remember we're going to fry these things, eh? So you want to cut them nice and skinny. Yeah, like this. So like almost ribbons. Eh? And you don't want to cut your fingers off. Eh? So have a nice sharp knife. See how you just like use one nail. Look, just like that. And just slice down the side there. So nice skinny ones. So if you try and do it like that, you'll come a cropper, man. Seriously, you'll come a cropper. I don't know exactly what that means, but you will. So nice, just steady, nice and steady. I'd hate to lose a finger. I think I've said that before, but I just keep reminding myself. You lose a finger, jeez. How would you play tennis, man? How would you play cricket?
Fine.
Right?
Piano would be an issue.
Piano would be shit, yeah. Your piano playing would come to an end. I can't play the fucking piano. I got a piano in the house, but I can't fucking play it. But my children, fucking hell, man, they can play the fucking thing. It sounds incredible. When I'm cooking, I hear them playing. Jeez. I think, my God, how come my children can do that shit, eh? Because they're pretty but fucking useless at everything else. But fucking hell, man. Suddenly out of the blue they can do shit. Eh? It's like magic. I hate it when my wife gets all the credit for everything. She's just a little dumpy. That, you know why? Because I'm so bloody good at cooking and she just like eats all the time and she just like... She blames me. She says, Colin, your food's too fucking good, man. She never swears, I tell you.
I've heard her swear.
Huh?
I've heard her swear.
You've heard her swear?
Yeah.
Good. the most she'll say was, "You bloody idiot. What are you doing cutting your fingers off?" See, sometimes people go, "Oh my God, this is taking too long, man." You just get a piece of meat, you fucking chuck it in there, you fry it, it's done. People think, and it's true, man. Vegetarian cooking is a little bit time consuming because of all this stuff, you know? But if those bloody people who cook all that meat, if they had to go and catch the animal, and bloody kill it, you look how long in the bush, how long does it take for somebody to go and catch an animal? You've got to run after it for about 3 days to catch it. Then you've got to carry it back home. That's why they're so bloody skinny, man. You know, you've got to run 300 miles to catch some animal that you shot with a dart. Fucking hell, man. Fucking carrot can't run away from you, can it? It just sits in the ground waiting, Pull it out. Grab it by the hair. Pull it out. Jeez, I talk some shit, But, you know, when you're cutting loads of carrots like this, you got to talk something. You got to come up with some shit. So, how many carrots do you need in a Thai? Well, considering she's coming to eat, I need loads, man. Just do like 2 carrots a person. I don't know. Just anything. Don't think too much about cooking. Just fucking do it. People worry too much. Oh, have I done the right thing? Have I put the right stuff in? Just do it. Just try. What's the worst that can happen?
Food poisoning.
Well, no, you've got to wash your bloody hands before you do it. Then you won't get food poisoning. I'm taking out all this shit because it's just, it's no goodness in this, man. But red peppers, oh my God, they taste bloody gorgeous. You have a little taste of that. Full of vitamins. Is it good?
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant, man. Right, we're slowly getting there. Look, we're working our way through this. Now we're going to get rid of all this. So you just take off the dirty bits here. Spring onions. And the green bits as well, man. People go, "Oh my God, what are you doing putting the green bits in there?" Well, what the fuck's wrong with it? Remember also, whatever you do, don't forget your broccoli. You know? Just slice nice and thin, I love broccoli. I think you probably know that, You know? My mother thought she was giving birth to a human, and she gave birth to a piece of broccoli, and it fucking popped out. It never happened before. The doctors were fucking amazed.
Have you ever cut your finger off before?
Pardon?
Have you ever cut your finger off before?
Yeah, I did. I cut my whole fucking finger off. I cut my whole hand off once. All I did was I grabbed a piece of that, you know, because it's an antibiotic. Shoved it on, and then when I went to bed that night, I rested a piece of broccoli on the stump, and the next day I had my hand back. Now people don't fucking believe me. But all you have to do is ask my wife. She will never lie about that. And I could carry on playing. I played rugby, tennis, squash. Geez, there are a lot of bloody things to cut here, man. But I don't have a sous chef. I've got the sous, but she's not a fucking chef, I tell you. The one thing she does help me with is she washes up all that shit, which is quite helpful. And then she bloody eats all the food. It's the food that Kate hasn't eaten. My other daughter, she's the skinniest thing ever, man. She's not anorexic, I promise you, man. She eats more than I do. But she's a very pretty thing, man. She's tall and skinny. She's a bloody model. Hey, would you believe she earns more money in a minute than I earn in a year? And I'm ridiculously wealthy.
Where do you stop?
Huh?
Where do you stop?
Just when I've had enough. Okay, I'm going to do some celery. You want a little bit of bite in it, eh? I like a little bit of crunchy stuff, eh? So, but remember we're still going to fry this thing. We're going to fry the fuck out of it, eh? See, because pak choy is a bit like this. It's, it's kind of crunchy. In fact, it's very similar in its constitution, I think. Probably from the same family. Like Kate and I are from the same family.
What's your favourite vegetable family? Or food family?
Obviously.
What do you like so much about broccoli? Why are you such a nerd about broccoli?
Broccoli, man, it's a superfood. It is. It's got everything in it, and it's very high in all the things that you need. I'll tell you in a minute, man. I've got some baby corn here. I love baby corn, man. You can also put things like mange tout.
What?
Mange tout. Mange tout, man. You can put this, that also goes really well in this. I couldn't find any yesterday, man. Right, so what else have we, okay, we've got to put a bit of garlic. And we're going to do some ginger. And then we're ready to go, man. Then we start frying the fuck out of this thing. And then we've got a beautiful meal. Why do they still keep calling these things gay lime leaves? That's fucking terrible, man. Just call them lime leaves. What's wrong with that? I don't like that, man.
Why are they called that?
I don't know. I'll have to go on Google. Check out on Google why do they still call it? It's a terrible thing to call it. Right, we're going to do some ginger. Oh, that was close. I nearly cut my fucking finger off again. So just cut this little extra shit off. I'll show you my Bible in a minute. I had to cut my conversation short about Bible earlier because my mother walked in and she loves the Bible. And not my kind of Bible. Right, so clean that up, and I use this.
Still some
No, it doesn't. It's just that I like this grater here, but any grater will do. Now don't grate your fingers, eh? Otherwise people will be eating your flesh, which is pretty shit, eh? Then they'll be eating meat. I don't like eating meat.
When did you stop eating meat?
I'll tell you why. You know what? I started cooking about probably about 30 years ago. I know that's hard to believe because I only look like I'm about 20. And I used to cook meat. I used to cook just like anybody else. I used to cook all sorts of fucking things. But I couldn't stand the texture. I couldn't stand the feel of it. I don't know what it is.
Well, like eating it or cooking it?
No, cooking it. I hated to touch this stuff. So like chicken meat and beef and so, I don't know what it is. I don't care about animals really, man. Yeah. And that's not like that. That's not the reason I don't eat it. So you can have a look there. There's a fair amount there, yeah? But I've got some here. Might as well use it. Don't like to chuck it away.
I'll take it.
Because it tastes... it'll just go all floppy and horrible. So I'm just going to trim it like this and use it. See the center bit. The center bit is always a bit like Woody. Not like Woody the character in Toy Story, man. Jeez, how good was that movie? Eh?
Amazing.
So if you just like slice around it, you can actually feel when you start cutting into the woody bit. Mind you, this end bit is not too bad, it's not too woody, so I'm just going to use the whole bloody thing, man. Just chop it up like that. And you can't smell that, man, but bloody hell. Ginger. That's why I prefer to use a proper ginger than using the paste like that, because the smell is just bloody incredible. Right, okay, so I've got this here. The oil's heating up nicely now. I'm going to just chuck a small piece of the ginger in there because I want to check when it's ready. When it starts sizzling, then it's ready to start. I'm ready to start doing stuff. Just tidying up a bit while I go, because I'm a really tidy guy, man. It's hard to believe when you look at my skitty clothes, but I'm really tidy, man. No, you can hear it's look. Have a look in there. Right. Nearly there, and then we can do the. Right, so I can hear it's just starting there. It's starting to sizzle there, yeah? So I'm going to put the rest of this in now. This is the ginger. And you see it's all stuck to my thing, yeah? The nice thing about the ginger, it gives an amazing flavor. And listen, the smell of it as well when it's cooking, when it's frying like that. Bloody hell, that's gorgeous, man. Look at that. See how it's going crazy, man? See how that's frying? And this is all our stuff here. Oh, look, I've been chucking the wrong stuff in the wrong pot, man. Fucking hell. Okay, there we go. So it's all our stuff that I chopped up earlier. Huh? We're going to just... give it a good stir so that all the vegetables are coated nicely in the oil. Right, okay. So it's on high heat. Right. I'm going to show you while that's frying. This is my Bible. I tried to get one for my daughter and I just couldn't get another one.
So it's kind of pointless showing it.
Probably, yeah. Right, some curly kale. Okay, I don't know why it's suddenly become really popular, but I suppose it's a bit like spinach. It's got a slightly bitter taste, but you know, don't have too much, but it's good for you. Why is it good for you? Just go to the Bible and check it out. This is all about vitamin C. It's surprising how much vitamin C these green things got. But also they just taste bloody great. Huh? You can add a bit, you can see it can do with a little bit more of the curly kale, because it cooks down quite a lot then. There we go. And just leave that there cooking. So later what we're going to do, I'm going to put some of these lime leaves, okay? If you just see they've got a hard stalk there, so just take that off. You can either chop it up, there's some people, they get a mouthful of that and they go, oh, what you put fucking leaves in my food for? Okay, so I'm going to do a bit more. It just has a nice lime flavour, this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do some stock, just regular stock cubes, and then we're going to put some of this in, and then let it cook until it's nice and ready, and then I'm going to add some coconut milk. And then, before the coconut milk, we've got to do some of my daughter's favourites. So she bloody hates these things. Now normally, what they do in Thai food, they use these mushrooms. They're dried mushrooms. I'll show you a packet. Now, I don't mind them. You can either use these porcini or shiitake, which are also dry. And what you do is you put them in boiling water and let them soak, and then you put them in the food. They've got a very strong flavour, man. And I do like them, but some people, they just go, no. And I know my daughter's going to eat the fuck out of this food, so I thought, well, I best avoid that, because I know she won't like it. So what am I doing here? All I'm doing is I'm peeling these, because you don't really have to peel them, but sometimes they get a bit gritty, and you know, see like that, they've obviously been, they come from the ground, so they're obviously going to have some dirt on them. And the problem is, if you wash them, mushrooms absorb the water that you wash them in. And you don't want that. So what I do then, you just punch out the middle there, like, not punch it out, just flick it out. You can easily like feel the outside there. And then the mushroom will absorb the flavors of the food rather than the water. You don't want that. See? Just take it out like that and peel it. Nice and easy, man. I don't know why my daughter hates these mushrooms so much. She says they taste like slugs. How can you have a vegetarian who does?
That's a nightmare.
A vegetarian that hates mushrooms. That doesn't make fucking sense.
One of them.
It's getting a bit crowded here, so I need to chop these up, yeah? So what I'm doing is just slicing them like this. So I need to know what's happening in the cricket, man. You can't smell that, but that smells bloody amazing, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And all it really is, you got the only flavouring you got in there is ginger at the moment. Oh. Chippy, Chip. Oi, come and help me, man. Go and check out the score and come and tell me what's going on. Right, okay, so now this is getting nice and cooked and ready. So we take our Thai paste, yeah?
What is that?
This is a mixture of all the various spices. I wouldn't try making this because honestly, they make it beautifully. It tastes bloody great, man. So just mix it up. Now put 2 heat teaspoons. It's got quite a bit of a kick to it. And I remember I've got a cook for my mother. You know. So and the nice thing is that you can always add some later. Eh? So now I'm going to put some of my, what the bloody hell, I've gone blank. What are these called? Stock, vegetable stock. Okay. I'm going to chuck in a couple. And we're going to add a little bit of boiling water. You can choose here. You don't have to. You can just use water and vegetable cubes, or you can add some. Some people think the tomato. If you use some tomato, chopped tomatoes or something like that, it changes the flavor. It's your own personal choice. You can, if you feel like it. I think this time I'm not going to. I'm just going to do it like this. So what I'm going to do, right towards the end, I'm going to add the coconut milk. A little bit of a cough going on. I better have some broccoli. Right, and so now that's going to simmer for a little bit there. So we turn it down a bit there. Okay, and I'm going to cover it. So you might ask, what are those for? You see the noodles you put in right at the end, yeah? Because they only take about 3 minutes. And then the food's ready. So these eggs, yeah? What we're going to do, we're going to fry some eggs right at the end, and we're going to, so when I serve the food, we're going to chuck a fried egg on each of the meals, and it tastes bloody brilliant, man. I'm just going to do a little taste test. Right, I think it still needs a little bit more of this paste, this Thai curry paste. Like I say, you can make this if you want. It's got like chilies, cumin, coriander, what the galangal sauce, spice. It's a right mixture, but to be honest, I don't know that you'll make it any better than this.
Well, you might say that about all food in general.
Well, yeah, that's true. So I'll take it back. Make it yourself then. Remember, you're going to put your noodles in here, so you actually need quite a lot of liquid because it's got to cook in some liquid. So you've got to. I'll show you. You've got to use your judgment. It looks a bit like a soup here, doesn't it? You also notice I haven't put any salt in here.
Haven't?
No. So all that talk about salt, eh?
Shut.
No, but you see all of these sort of things, they've got salt in them. And also, I put in those vegetable stock cubes, they've got salt. And of course, when you add your soy sauce, that's very salty. Eh? So, right, this is your coconut.
Be more fun.
Hmm?
Be more fun. I'm bloody tired, man. I went out last night. I came back really late. We were partying all night. You're hungover.
No, I'm not hungover. I'm just bloody tired.
Did you go out jawling?
Yeah, we were jawling at the Burton Manor Sports Association. Mega jawls there, man. Right, we're gonna chuck in some gooi in some of this stuff, yeah? Right, this coconut milk is sort of standard stuff for Thai cooking. They love their coconut. I love coconut as well, I have to say. Some people, they think it's too rich, man. You can get some coconut that's got, like, they've taken out all the fat. Don't know how the fuck they do that, but they do. But it also tastes a bit shit. probably why my wife is so dumpy.
No. Doesn't look great, Dad. I'm not gonna lie.
It doesn't look great, no. Wait until you taste the bloody stuff, man.
Looks a wee bit pukey.
Well, it looks a bit like a soup, doesn't it? You don't think that looks nice? I think that looks quite good.
Looks a bit better now. It went a bit grey for a while.
Okay, so now you take these, whatever noodles you choose to use, eh? And also, you got to decide how much you're going to use. You don't want too many noodles, man. Otherwise, it's just a bloody noodle mess, and that's shit.
Is that like a standard handful per person kind of jobby?
Well, each of those that's like one person is one of these. But it's based on the rest of the meal, man. So what you got to do is you got to just check it out. It's probably not enough. I'll probably have to do some more in a minute. Okay, I'm just going to get some eggs ready, a little bit of oil.
Wait, when did you take this off?
I'm just going
Is
to,
it
because it's ready. I'm just going to put it on a really low, on low heat now. Now, obviously there are different things you can do here. You can do like a boiled egg, or which is also okay, and just drop the ball. That's probably the easiest thing. But I have to say I like a fried egg. And also it looks, everyone loves a fried egg, don't they? When you just slide a fried egg onto your food. Right, so you can see I've done quite a lot of cooking here, man. It's filthy. I need to do a big cleanup here, man. See, now that you can have a look there. You can see it. It's quite stodgy now. Huh? It's not stodgy. That's a shit word to use because that makes it sound shit.
Mm-hmm.
So you could add a bit, another thing of
Milk.
of coconut milk. But we've got to have a little taste first, man. Taste and see that the food is good.
Well,
See, I think that's bloody lovely. It's bloody lovely. But I am going to put some more coconut milk. I'll tell you the reason why is it's actually quite spicy, which is fine. I love it. But my mother's just had a cataract operation. And it'll take the cataract right out there. It'll just pop right out of her eye. It's that hot. So I'm being Being considerate here. And then she'd take me out of the will, and then I'd have nothing, because I need some matcha, you know. Do you know what matcha is? Matcha is money. Is that to your satisfaction now, Kate?
Yep.
Is the colour acceptable?
Yep, that's nice.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of that.
Oh my God, this is probably too hot now, man. I haven't been paying attention. I'll burn the fuck out of these eggs.
How do you put it in the bowl then?
It's one of those bloody things that I'm really shit at, man. When I do eggs, I just, for some reason, I'm always bloody breaking them. If I do it like this, then I don't break them. Is that looking bloody amazing or what?
Yep.
I bloody love noodles, man.
Noodles versus pasta.
Well, no, noodles.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Really, Colin? The pasta's so versatile.
Well, you're talking about the taste. If it's the taste, it's got to be noodles, man.
Interesting.
But I like pasta. There's no question. I do like pasta.
What's your favourite dish for that? You never told me what your favourite book was.
My favourite book.
The Hobbit.
Nah. Oh my God, that's such a difficult one, man. My favourite book ever. Jeez.
Those Without Wings. The Kite Runner. We talked about that for ages.
Kite Runner was bloody amazing. Ooh. Trackers, probably trackers. Trackers, jeez, man. I probably spent more time looking at trackers than anything else.
That might need some context.
You go on Google and type in trackers. Trackers by Colin Gallo. He's a bit of a bloody numpty, I can tell you that. Dr. Broccoli. Oh, you see, I bloody broke that bastard. See, I'm not bloody good at that thing. I don't know what it is, man.
What's your absolute favourite dish then?
I suppose if I absolutely was forced to choose, it would be I make a dal.
Yeah?
Yeah, my lentil dal. Yeah, it's just Stafford bake. Stafford bake's pretty bloody good. Fantastic broccoli, if it's made properly. My daughter tried to make it once. Jeez, it was awful.
Right here.
But so many the meals for different occasions and different times. The pilaf, I love a pilaf. I like simple food. I love biryani. I love. Oh no! I think it's got to be Kashmiri. That's my new favorite. I'll have to. You watch Dr. Broccoli's channel. Kashmiri vegetables. Oh my God. Now that takes a bit of time and effort, but bloody hell, the taste, man. The taste is bloody sensational. What are those Kashmiris up to? That's all they do. Is they bloody cook amazing food. But my God. If you go when you're next in London, there's this place near Soho Square. They're not Kashmiri. I don't know what the bloody hell they are. Indian. Well, Kashmiri, I suppose, Indian. And they do little dishes of
Is it about Hare Krishna?
Hare Krishna, yeah. But oh my God, but they do the sort of things that I love. Those lentil dals and obviously all vegetarian. Bloody amazing food, man. So there we've got our eggs. Our eggs are ready. We have a quick slurp of a drink, a bit of whiskey and in my coffee. Because I had a hard night last night. Man. Didn't drink that much, but bloody hell, it was late.
Is it because you're old now?
The truth is, I played Mr. Tumnus yesterday. Mr. Tumnus, I should explain. I played racquetball with Mr. Tumnus. Mr. Tumnus is a fawn, you know, from the land of Aslan. And bloody hell, can this guy run? Fawns can run, I tell you. They scamper around the court, and you just can't fucking stop them without shooting them. I didn't have my gun, I only had my racket, so I had to fucking play. And by the time I came off court, I was bloody exhausted, man. I missed the tennis, so I didn't see Venus getting fucked up. Now, I'm just going to take up some soy sauce, premium light soy sauce, and just do a little splash. That adds a bit of, it's quite salty, isn't it? If you like soy sauce, you can use a dark soy sauce, but I find it's just a little bit on the strong side. That's looking good, man. There we are. So we're serving our Thai noodles there. Right, Thai noodles with an egg from Dr. Broccoli. Tasty, nutritious, and delicious. I'll see you next time.